Every year, New York nurtures its next generation of young artists.
I want to dance because I love to dance.
Meet the youth who spend their summer vacation completely focused. Creative youth in the Empire State.
Production of Focused, Creative Youth in the Empire State was made possible in part by the Crane School of Music at SUNY Potsdam, bringing the arts to New York State through teacher preparation, performance, and outreach programs, including Crane Youth Music. For over a century, preparing students for careers in music. Additional support was provided by Community Performance Series and the North Country Ballet Ensemble.
I'm hoping to get into the School of American Ballet.
I want to sing opera and teach music too.
Perhaps be on Broadway.
I always have that dream of, being on Broadway.
Each winter, hundreds of high school students across the state of New York compete for the chance to go to summer school.
Mom, please, I have to say this. I can't go outside these walls. There's just too much pain.
It's not a remedial school. They're auditioning for a coveted slot at NYSSA, the New York State Summer School of the Arts.
I could feel everyone's eyes staring at me, and I heard all the giggles they tried to suppress as I clomped and limped down the hall.
If I'm chosen to be in the Summer School of the Arts program, I'll be really happy. I'm just probably be bouncing off the walls, and I might scream a little bit, who knows.
Out of 1,500 who audition, only 400 can do the victory dance. As students selected for a summer with their peers and professional role models, all focused on their chosen area of the arts.
I just want to see my music touch other people.
When I auditioned for this program, I didn't really know what it was going to be like because I knew it was going to be at a college and that I was going to be gone for a month. But now that I'm here, it is so much more intensive and immersive than I thought it was going to be. I find myself not thinking of home and not being homesick because I'm just so in this world and focused and just willing to learn.
I'm so grateful that students from around the state have an opportunity, no matter their family background, to get to truly focus on their craft in the summer.
It's just a place where I can do art all the time and focus on it.
This is clearly spooky, especially since the kid was there before and now the kid's gone.
On college campuses spread throughout the Empire State, NYSSA focuses on 7 artistic disciplines: media arts, visual arts, modern dance, ballet, orchestra, choral studies, and theater.
Before she's okay, she's fine.
I'm not sure. You're the boss. Am I? Aren't you?
Out of 212 students who auditioned for theater, Caroline Shetler from Orchard Park near Buffalo is one of the 32 students selected for the program.
Were there certain words that were unusual?
Professional actor and guest instructor Neil Hartley is teaching Shetler the nuances of Shakespeare.
Before this, I don't think I realized that Shakespeare was so applicable to today. He wrote for teens, almost. He wrote for the common person, and so I'm able to relate more to his characters now that I know that he was writing for me.
Would you speak this piece with sort of megaphone quality, please? And go.
She's also learning what hundreds of words Shakespeare gave to the English language.
Shakespeare created dawn elbow, eyeball. Let's see what else. He created discombobulated, I believe. He created puke. I thought that was interesting. He made up puke.
I want beginning, middle, end told completely through the illusion of violence. Does that make sense?
Shetler's learning other interesting facts and techniques from Broadway fight director Christian Kelly Sordelay. Skills that will help her keep the drama looking real as she pursues a career in acting.
The stage combat workshop was absolutely amazing.
Now you could do, because he's already doubled over for the stomach, so now his face is kind of on line for that second side kick. So do you feel comfortable doing a 1, 2? Yeah. All right, so let's see what that looks like then. That's very close.
Safety for stage combat is extremely important. You have to maintain a certain distance because there's a difference between fake punching somebody and then grazing their nose and then just going all out for it. So it's incredibly important that you give each other enough space and you're cueing each other and listening to each other.
Students are also listening to actor and instructor John Aston, famous as TV's Gomez Addams.
Good, good, but do it again and take into consideration what the other person has said. The young people, there is such vitality in their eyes, and they're seeking. Those who have a real theatrical instinct, it's something I don't want to mess with because it's precious. And I want to encourage that instinct.
Sometimes people have had classes at their high school and they aren't necessarily professionally oriented classes, and students learn to pretend. And that's not what we do. We do real process.
If you know the lines so well, you don't even think about them. They just come out. That's when you can start to act, to really start to act.
What we teach them, it's the same process a professional actor will use. It's fascinating to see the difference and to have someone come in who has no training, so we're giving them that first training. And when we have people who've had some training and it's training, sometimes we have to get them out of that and into an honesty within themselves before they can really grow.
Helping students with personal growth was a goal of the New York State Education Department when it established NISA in the year 1970, a way to give high school students a chance to expand their studies in the arts outside the traditional school year. More than 45 years later, 15,000 students have experienced the intensive program. It resembles a university experience for 4 weeks, giving high schoolers a taste of dorm life and college responsibilities away from home. The program also resembles a professional's life, where dancers spend the majority of their days in the studio.
5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome blade together, feet together, beside arms, beside strong.
Promoting a strong work ethic is ballet program artistic director Daniel Olbricht, a principal dancer with the prestigious New York City Ballet.
The idea is in a month of the summer program, they could actually pretty much do 2 or 3 months of progress. And that's why we call it an intensive.
My back sweats like a gallon of water every day. So I work my butt off.
14-year-old Jacob Eichenhofer of Kingston, New York, is spending his second summer at the NISA School of Ballet.
I want to dance because I love to dance. I mean, everybody at this program loves to dance. That's why they're here. And I love watching ballet. I love doing ballet. I love it when people talk about ballet. It's something that I would enjoy having as a career. At first, because I started when I was 5, I guess I just did it, you know, because there's more guys in it, so I did it because my friends were doing it, and then they all started quitting, and I was like, why are you quitting? I mean, I enjoy this. So I just kept that train of thought. It's fun to do. It's a way to express yourself in a way that you can't say through words or through gestures. It's your body, you know. It's amazing. That's why I love ballet.
52 girls were selected for the program and 8 boys.
It's not common. You don't see a lot of guys, you know, doing ballet, and it's also, you know, how fit you get too. Like, I see some of the guys are huge, extremely muscular, and I'm like, I want to be like that. I want to throw girls in the air and catch them and gently put them down on the ground. I want to be able to do 6 pirouettes from a standing leg. Oh, I love it. I love ballet. So, yeah. Well, what's great about NISA is it's just great, you know, to come here and meet all kinds of people, you know, see how they dance, you know. And whenever I see other guys, I'm always like, wow, he's amazing. I have to be better than him. You know, I always love challenging myself.
When the boys are done competing in the studio for the day, dorm life gives them a chance to unwind. And the girls prepare themselves to watch their idols from the New York City Ballet perform on stage, some of them favoring one idol in particular.
My name is Amar Ramaswamy.
Close your eyes and picture Amar with you.
Help me picture more dancing. It sounds better.
Dancing with you. Can you feel your heart beating?
Oh, Amar, he's my favorite principal dancer.
NISA ballet students see Amar, Daniel Ulbricht, and the other dancers from the world-famous New York City Ballet perform 5 evening shows during their summer residency at the Saratoga Performing Arts Center. During the day, some of the ballet professionals serve as guest teachers for the young students.
It's a pain in the butt. Honestly, it's a pain in the butt to have them come in. They really do push you as hard as they can. They will stop the combination if you're not doing something right. And I love that. It's great for them to come and teach.
We're showing our experiences, our love as well for dance, and we show it to them at night. So it's we tell them what to do in the morning, and we get to have a performance and show them what we're talking about.
Amar has something in common with many of the professional guest instructors.
The reason I enjoy teaching NISA is because I used to be a student here. I mean, it's literally a full circle for me.
As a student in the late 1990s, Amar benefited from one of NISA's assets, its financial aid program, funded by state dollars.
It's so important that NISA really gives the opportunities to underprivileged kids, because I was one. I'm a boy from the Bronx with a low-income family. I never had the money to pay for anything. I still, you know, I help my family now, you know, when I can. And NISA was the first program to take me in and give me the experience that I would have never been able to afford.
A summer at NISA can cost each student's family $2,000, a lower cost than comparable programs thanks to help from New York State. Still, many parents say they value the financial aid, including modern dance student Erin Hanratty's mother.
Had it not been that she got financial aid, she would not have been able to attend, because I'm a single mom, her dad is deceased, and it would have been impossible to manage. It's $2,000 a year to attend.
It's extremely important that dancers be able to come to this program regardless of their financial resources. It means, from the artistic point of view, that I can pick the ones that I feel will benefit the most from the program and have the greatest potential. We're choosing the talent, and the state of New York picks up the rest. It's very, very important.
And Jacob understands the value of NISA.
I worked the entire year, and since I'm not old enough to get a job, I kind of just did things, you know, around the neighborhood. I shovel the driveway in the winter, stuff like that, rake the leaves. I raised $600 and I just gave it to my mother, and I was like, here, I want to go back to this camp. So I think it's great that they support families that, you know, can't afford it.
Jacob says he knows that working with Daniel and Amar is a rare opportunity he could never get in his hometown dance studio.
I listen to everything they say. It helps me, you know, it just gets stuck in my head, doesn't come out the other ear, stays in my brain, just you know, listen to this person. He's amazing. He is what you want to be when you grow up, so you better take it all in.
I care about them as a person first, and then as a dancer. My mom always said to me, it's not who you are on stage that people are going to remember, it's who you are off stage that they're going to remember. Everyone, it can be glamorous on stage and dance the part, but really your character and integrity will always be with you the rest of your life, whether you're on stage in a costume or you're waiting in line at the airport. And I want to make sure at a young age that they want to become complete people as well as accomplished artists.
Across the state at the School of Visual Arts, a similar philosophy about the students guides the program.
It is the elevation of the individual. And it's not the individual in terms of I'm going to become an artist. It's the individual in that I can become a productive member of the society, whether I go to art school or not.
Artistic Director Randy Williams of the Visual Arts School coordinates a program that brings students face-to-face with their talents in drawing, painting, printmaking, and sculpture.
You get to be around a bunch of people who are just as open-minded as you. You get to learn from them, they learn from you, and you get to realize that even if you don't think your artwork is great, someone else might, and then you get to appreciate their artwork. It's awesome. It's like, I think I'm bad, but then somebody else is like, oh my God, I'm so bad, and then you look at their stuff and you think, they're amazing, so maybe I'm amazing too.
18-year-old Brittany Belvette of Rockland, New York, and 77 other students spend hours every day working on independent projects.
I created this piece to just make us think about how small we are as a planet, yet how large we are as people. Like, we are covered in bacteria. It's a really strange thing, but basically we are a universe to bacteria. Yet we live in this whole universe. So what are we? Like, are we bacteria? Are we a tiny cell in a huge body and we don't know it? Like, it's just it's my personal way of expressing that everything can be a universe to something else. Every one of these sculptures is a universe, and though they are separate, they're connected by some sort of material, whether it's yarn, foam, metal, or burlap.
A lot of our students make a decision whether this is something they really would like to do. They have an opportunity to see if this is the type of experiences that they would like to continue at the college level. So we ship them off to college, and then it's the job of those institutions to give them the real preparation for jobs. But we are a catalyst to getting them started.
During her second summer at NISA, Brittany has already been accepted into an arts college and has a career in mind.
My professional goal is to help people who've been through traumatic situations express themselves through art. Like, I know personally, like, I faced depression before and like I finally lifted out of it, but looking through my sketchbooks, I can see exactly when it was going on. So like, if you look at someone's artwork, you can see a lot about how they're feeling in it, so I think it would be interesting to see if I could help people express how they're feeling, or at least help them like take the next step to recovery through art.
The goal-oriented young artist is another example of someone who benefited from state dollars through NISA.
Last year, I could not afford this, and I was able to get in because of what this program does for everyone. And your ability to get in isn't based on how much money you have. It's based on how much of a great person, how much of a great artist you are.
Also helping encourage careers in the arts are the visiting professional artists who offer their expertise and their example.
You get to see that, no, I will not become a starving artist on the street. Like, you can actually do something with art. Because we face this whole thing where our parents are like, oh, you're not going to do anything with art. But then you see these professionals come in and you're like, actually, I can do something with art. So it's really inspiring. Like, it gives you the confidence to keep on with your artistic goals.
NISA offers advice and resources to prepare kids for college and careers.
And you get the sense of movement like he's walking. This mark lifts the arm back. The arm is moving.
Professors and instructors from various colleges and universities offer critiques of art students' portfolios. The other NISA programs provide similar support.
We take some time to help them understand the different kinds of careers that are possible for musicians. Whether you go on into music as a professional or you choose to be a scientist or a doctor or a a writer. We have seminars each week where different groups of us go and talk with the students about some of their options, how one gets into a music school, how one knows the difference between a conservatory, a liberal arts college, and a school of music. We talk about careers, musical theater. Many of them are interested in musical theater or think they're interested in musical theater. Many of them are interested in opera. We'll talk about the opera career and what the options are for that.
I want them to develop their own voice. So I'm interested in developing artists. With those skills, they can get a job as a cinematographer or as a documentarian, or they can, or they can go be a fashion photographer, or they can work on their local cable station. They can go to Hollywood. They can shoot Hollywood movies.
Modern dance artistic director Carolyn Adams says a variety of careers can spring from a focused interest in dance.
Arts administration, performance with major companies, innovative teachers, choreographers. We've had several NISA alums win choreographic awards, start their own companies, have very successful careers.
But the instructors insist that NISA does not expect every student to pursue a career in the arts.
I don't address the program as a trade school. The goal is to nurture mature, sensitive, reflective, questioning human beings.
Lots of them, maybe even half, are interested in all sorts of other careers, but want to keep music a really viable part of their life forever. And we don't want to lose that aspect.
One student who definitely sees himself pursuing a career in music is 17-year-old Isaac Gadakian of Buffalo, New York.
I guess my dream would be to be in some sort of symphony somewhere. I wanted to participate in NISA mainly because so many of my friends from previous years had attended, and they came back with such a rich musical experience that I also wanted. My friend Michael, who plays the double bass, came back with great technique and just a great tone. And I think that came from such an intense program where you're playing every day and you're becoming one with your instrument. And that was something that I really wanted to attain.
Isaac rehearses under the strict baton of Maestro Luis Biava, former conductor of the celebrated Philadelphia Orchestra.
And demanding because I know they are there because they dedicate hours. If you want to be a musician, you just cannot play half an hour and then go play football, or soccer, whatever. No, you have to dedicate yourself. And of course, it's like sports, So we do it with music the same, and they see the advantage.
Not only is the conductor demanding, so are the guest instructors, often members of the Philadelphia Orchestra.
Can you not go? See if you can go from the string. Start from the string so we get the note to speak. Does that make sense? Because right now I hear like the bow's being thrown, but set. And then it'll speak right away.
This is a 3-hour double bass rehearsal, where the energy level remains high from beginning to end.
We get to know the students very well here. I do 12 hours of coaching in just 3 weeks, and that's something you just can't get at home.
Isaac learns expert techniques from professionals, and he's also treated as a professional during the 4-week program, just as all NISA students are.
We're expected to be here on time for rehearsal, have our parts prepared, and to be, quick and alert.
They really treat you as this is your job. It's not, let's go learn some fun dances and run around barefoot. It's, you are a professional, this is your job. We're treating like we would treat company members.
I always tell them, it's not summer camp with a dance class thrown in. It's really intensive.
And whenever we get into the job market, even if we're not in music, skills like these that we learn here are going to follow us for the rest of our lives.
NISA Executive Director Sarah Fatizzi says the students who learn how to navigate the professional world may become rising young stars in whatever profession they choose.
Not only are we preparing our students in their art form, but we're having them be career and college ready. And our hope is that these students will stay in New York State, become leaders here, and share their gifts with their communities.
NISA students also learn to build a network of contacts involving both their peers and their mentors.
Over my long tenure here, I know that I keep in touch with a lot of students.
Fun activities such as a costume ball with student-made fashion encourage bonding outside their chosen artistic discipline.
You find a number of dancers at New York City Ballet and American Ballet Theater and other companies around the country. They went to NISA as a student. You find actors who went there, you find musicians and so forth. And for a program to have that kind of network, if you will, it's rare.
Media arts student Austin Halpern Grazer has been through 2 NISA summers before his current program and still works with the friends he made.
I'm still in contact with a lot of them and still collaborating with them constantly. Even if they're like 3 hours away, I just drive to them and make movies with them.
4 weeks in the New York State Summer School of the Arts can leave a student's outlook changed for life.
I didn't even consider myself an artist, and I mean now obviously I would say I'm an artist.
I truly do believe that I'm going to be a totally different person and actor because I'm learning how to be free with myself and my creativity, and I'm learning proper, like, how to act in the theater world, but also how to act as a person.
Something must have hit me this year, but it happened, and I feel completely different about how I dance now this year.
But I've learned that there's more to music than just playing notes. There's so much spirit and everything that goes into it.
When I go home, I think I'll actually take music more seriously. Like, I'll actually get a vocal teacher, actually work very hard on music, try to go to college for music.
I'm so changed after NISA. Like, words can't explain like how I feel right now.
Young musicians need to know who will help them along the way. They need to know that their careers might not stop if they don't get an orchestral job. You can choose many different paths, and that's something that NISA teaches you.
The opportunities that I have here that I don't have at home are the opportunity to sculpt, the opportunity to take a printmaking class. I generally do not have the resources to do all of the things that I could do here.
I mean, where else can a 14-year-old dance the works of Martha Graham? Where else can they work with Philadelphia orchestra members one-on-one and receive that intense training? And this summer we were able to see our art students create works 3 stories tall. It's pretty incredible what they achieve when they're given the freedom to create.
This is special because it allows high school students to make the art that they were already capable of doing, but no one gave them the chance to do before.
I leave here thinking, I don't mind being in this world for a bit longer. These young people are remarkable.
The NISA program to me embodies the stepping stone for someone to pursue whatever dreams they want.
This is a family. I tell them in the beginning of the program, welcome home. You've arrived at a place where you could be yourself.
Production of Focused, Creative Youth in the Empire State was made possible in part by the Crane School of Music at SUNY Potsdam, bringing the arts to New York State through teacher preparation, performance, and outreach programs including Crane Youth Music. For over a century, preparing students for careers in music. Additional support was provided by Community Performance Series and the North Country Ballet Ensemble.